You feel this pain, don't you? That tightness in your chest, the feeling that no matter how much you give of yourself, no matter how much love you have to offer, relationships simply crumble. No matter how hard you try, it seems there is an invisible chasm separating you from that deep connection you long for. You look around and see couples, seemingly happy, living their romances. And you wonder, why not me? What's wrong with me? Frustration grows, loneliness sets in, and doubt begins to whisper in your ears. Am I destined to be alone forever? Stop right now. Take a deep breath. What you are feeling is not a punishment, it is not a flaw, and it is definitely not a sign that you are unworthy of love. It is something completely different. It is a calling to awaken to your true essence, to your mission as a chosen one. Yes, you are a chosen one. And if you have made it this far, it is because this word resonates somewhere deep within you. You carry a light, an energy, a wisdom that most people can't even imagine possessing. You have a greater purpose, a unique journey to fulfill. And that is precisely why common romances do not work for you. They are like tight shoes on a foot that longs to run freely. They are like trying to fit a puzzle piece into a place where it simply does not belong. Your soul knows this. It yearns for something more, something that transcends social expectations, conventions, and superficialities. You are not here to live a soap opera romance, a manufactured fairy tale. You are here to experience a love that elevates, that transforms, that connects you with your true essence and with the purpose of your existence. A love that above all begins within you. This loneliness you feel, this difficulty in finding a partner who truly understands you, is a sign that you are being prepared for something much greater. It is an invitation to dive deep into yourself, to heal the wounds, to awaken your inner power. And if you are wondering how to do this, how to walk this path of self-discovery and preparation, I invite you to stay with me until the end of this video. I will show you why the chosen ones do not live common romances, and more importantly, how to transform this apparent curse into a powerful blessing. If you feel that this is your moment, that this video is a calling for you, then first of all, subscribe to the channel. It is not by chance that you have come this far. By subscribing, you are not only ensuring that you will receive more content like this, you are taking a step towards your own transformation. You are saying yes to your journey, yes to your purpose, yes to the true love that awaits you. Join this community of awakened souls, and let's together unravel the mysteries of the heart of a chosen one. Blast off. Imagine that each person is like a radio station. Some play upbeat songs, while others prefer soft melodies. You, as a chosen one, are a station that broadcasts a unique, deep, and complex symphony. It is a melody that speaks of soul, purpose, and transformation. This difference in tuning is not a value judgment. It does not mean that you are better or worse than others. It simply means that your essence vibrates at a different frequency, one that is more subtle, more connected to the universe and to your inner truth. Many people seek relationships like someone looking for background music to fill the silence. They want something pleasant, easy, that does not require much attention. You, however, long for a connection that is like an entire orchestra playing in perfect harmony. When you try to relate to someone who is tuned to a different frequency, it is like trying to listen to your symphony on a radio that only picks up popular songs. The sound comes out distorted, incomplete. The connection simply does not happen in a natural, fluid, and true way. This energetic incompatibility is not your fault, nor the other person's. It is just a matter of tuning. It is like trying to fit two puzzle pieces that were not made to join together. You can even force it. but the result will never be perfect. What happens when you insist on a relationship that is not on the same frequency? You feel misunderstood, lonely, as if you are speaking a language that no one else understands. A void arises, a feeling that something essential is missing. It is not about finding someone perfect, but rather someone who is willing to tune into your frequency, to listen to your symphony, to dance with you to the rhythm of your heart. Someone who, even with their own melodies, can create a harmony with yours. While that person does not arrive, the most important thing is to learn to appreciate your own music. It is to nurture your soul, strengthen your connection with the divine, and develop your self-sufficiency. It is to understand that your unique frequency is a gift, not an obstacle. When you love and fully accept yourself, you become a magnet to attract people who vibrate at the same tune. You open yourself to receive a love that not only fills you, but expands you, elevates you, and drives you to be your best version. Remember, your frequency is your identity. Do not try to change it to fit molds that do not serve you. Embrace your uniqueness, celebrate your essence, and trust that the universe is preparing a meeting of souls that will do justice to the beauty of your inner symphony. Imagine yourself as a butterfly in constant metamorphosis. You start as a caterpillar, crawling through life, focused on basic needs. But something inside you yearns for more. You feel a calling to fly, to transcend your current form. This is the call of the chosen one. This transformation does not happen overnight. It is a continuous process, a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Each experience, each challenge, each awakening is like a new layer that sheds, revealing the beauty that exists within you. The chosen ones are in constant evolution. They do not settle for stagnation, for life on autopilot. They seek truth, the expansion of consciousness, the connection with something greater than themselves. This relentless quest is what drives them to grow. And here is a crucial point. This transformation is not just for your personal benefit. You are not going through this process just to feel good about yourself. You are being prepared for something greater, to fulfill a purpose that goes beyond your own self. Your experiences, your pains, your triumphs, all of this empowers you to help others, to inspire, to guide, to heal. You are like a lighthouse, illuminating the way for those who are lost in the darkness. Your light is needed in this world. When a chosen one tries to fit into a conventional relationship, it is like the butterfly trying to return to the cocoon. The relationship becomes suffocating, limiting. The butterfly needs space to spread its wings, to fly freely. You do too. You can no longer settle for superficial conversations, for mundane worries, for a lack of depth. Your soul longs for meaningful discussions, for connections that touch your spirit, for a partner who understands your journey and your quest. This heightened sensitivity, this expanded perception, is a gift, but it can also be a challenge in relationships, especially if the other person is not at the same level of consciousness. Communication becomes difficult, interests diverge, and the connection weakens. Often this incompatibility generates a feeling of loneliness, of inadequacy. You may feel like a stranger in the nest, as if you are destined to walk alone. But this loneliness, as we have already said, is an invitation for self-knowledge. It is a time for you to strengthen yourself, to connect with your essence, to develop your intuition. It is a time to heal your wounds, to learn to love yourself unconditionally, to become your own source of happiness and security. When you become complete within yourself, you no longer seek relationships to fill voids, to meet needs. You seek relationships that are an extension of your wholeness, that propel you to grow even more, that inspire you to be your best version. And when this type of relationship arrives, it is different from anything you have ever experienced. It is a connection of souls, a meeting of purposes, a partnership of mutual growth. It is a love that liberates, that elevates, that makes you feel truly alive. While this moment does not arrive, embrace your journey of transformation. Trust the process, even if it is challenging. Know that each step you take toward your truth brings you closer to the love you deserve and the mission you came to fulfill. Remember, you are a butterfly in metamorphosis. Do not cling to the cocoon. Spread your wings, fly high, and show the world the beauty of your transformation. Your light is needed. Your journey is unique, and your love has the power to transform lives. Many long for a movie-like love, filled with overwhelming passion and magical moments. But for you, chosen one, the journey of love intertwines with a greater calling, your spiritual mission. And this mission demands something precious, total focus. You are not here just to live an ordinary life with fleeting pleasures and predictable routines. You carry within you a seed of transformation, a potential to impact the world in a meaningful way. And this seed needs attention to flourish. Conventional relationships can often become distractions on this path. Not that they are bad in themselves, but they can divert your energy, your time, and your attention from what truly matters to your soul. This time of solitude is not a punishment, but rather a period of gestation. It is as if you are in a cocoon, being prepared to take flight. It is a moment of deep connection with yourself, with the divine, with your inner truth. Spiritual growth, the expansion of consciousness, requires silence, introspection, and dedication. You need to dive deep into yourself, question your beliefs, heal your wounds, develop your gifts. And this is not always compatible with the dynamics of a conventional relationship. A relationship often demands constant attention, concessions, adaptations. You may find yourself caught up in everyday issues, trivial concerns, unnecessary arguments that pull you away from your center, your essence, your purpose. If you feel that the universe is pulling you away from romances, that doors seem to be closing in this area of your life, do not interpret this as rejection. View it as a sign of protection, as guidance toward your higher path. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, knows what is best for you. It knows that your energy is precious, that your time is sacred, that your mission is urgent. And it does not want you to get lost in distractions that prevent you from fulfilling your calling. This protection can manifest in various ways. Relationships that end abruptly, people who distance themselves from you, difficulties in finding a compatible partner. All of this can generate pain, frustration, loneliness. But deep down, it is an act of love. The universe is telling you, focus on yourself, on your journey, on your growth. Strengthen your connection with the divine. Develop your talents. Prepare for your mission. True love will come at the right moment, when you are ready to live it in its fullness. While this moment does not arrive, use your energy, your time, and your focus to dedicate yourself to your mission. Invest in yourself, in your self-knowledge, in your spiritual development. Serve the world with your gifts, with your light, with your truth. When you surrender to your mission, you become a magnet to attract all that is good, true, and beautiful into your life, including a love that is in tune with your soul, that supports you on your journey, that inspires you to be even more. Remember, you are a chosen one. You have a purpose to fulfill. Do not get distracted by what pulls you away from your path. Trust in the wisdom of the universe, embrace your mission, and prepare to live a love that transcends fairy tales and becomes a sacred reality. Have you noticed that normal relationships do not fulfill you? Those based on physical attraction, common interests, or social convenience? For you, chosen one, love is something much deeper, more meaningful, more sacred. Your previous relationships may have ended because you simply do not settle for superficiality. You do not want just a companion to share the bed, the bills, or leisure moments. You yearn for a connection that transcends the physical and emotional. The love you seek is not a simple casual encounter between two people. It is a reunion of souls, an intertwining of energies, a partnership of mutual growth. It is a relationship that has a greater purpose, that drives you to be your best version. You desire a love that inspires you, that challenges you, that helps you expand your consciousness. A love that is aligned with your spiritual mission, that supports you on your journey of self-discovery and transformation. A love that is a source of strength, joy, and inspiration. And here is a truth that may hurt. Not everyone is ready for this type of love. Most people seek relationships to fill their internal voids, to meet their needs, to feel complete. They look for in others what they lack. You, on the other hand, are already on a path of self-knowledge and healing. You are learning to love yourself, to accept yourself, to be enough. You do not seek a love to complete you, but rather to overflow, to share your fullness. That is why common connections do not satisfy you. They do not resonate with your soul, do not vibrate at the same frequency, do not comprehend your depth. You feel that something is missing, that the relationship is limited, that it does not allow you to be who you truly are. You do not want a love that confines you, that suffocates you, that diminishes you. You want a love that liberates you, that elevates you, that propels you to fly higher and higher. A love that celebrates your individuality, that respects your journey, that encourages you to shine. This type of love is not easy to find. It requires maturity, awareness, commitment, courage. It requires both parties to be willing to look in the mirror, to heal their wounds, to transcend their egos. It demands a commitment to mutual growth. But it exists, and you are destined to live it. Not because you are special or deserving of something that others are not, but because you are in tune with your soul, with your purpose, with your truth. And this harmony attracts true love. While this love does not arrive, do not despair. Do not settle for less than you deserve. Do not force yourself into relationships that do not nourish you, that do not inspire you, that do not make you happy. Use this time to strengthen yourself, to connect with yourself. Continue your journey of self-discovery, healing, and expansion of consciousness. Invest in yourself, in your dreams, in your talents. Serve the world with your light, with your wisdom, with your love. The more you become your best version, the more you attract people who vibrate at the same frequency. And when true love arrives, you will know. It will be a deep, intense, transformative connection. It will be a love that makes you feel at home, that gives you wings, that reminds you of your divinity. It will be a love worth waiting for. Remember, you are not seeking a common love. You are seeking a love that is a reflection of your soul, a mirror of your greatness, a catalyst for your evolution. And this love exists, and it is on its way. Trust. You, as a chosen one, possess an intense, vibrant, transformative energy. It is like a bright light that attracts and illuminates. But not everyone is prepared to handle this intensity. And that is why the universe, in its infinite wisdom, acts as a protective shield around you. Have you noticed how some people seem to drain your energy? After interacting with them, you feel tired, exhausted, as if you have lost something precious. This is not a coincidence. It is a sign that your energy is not in harmony with theirs. Your energy is like a sacred fuel that propels you on your journey, that allows you to fulfill your mission. And the universe does not want you to waste this fuel on people or situations that weaken you, that divert you from your path. Conventional relationships can often become true energy vampires. They can suck your vitality, your joy, your inspiration. They can overload you with problems, dramas, excessive demands that prevent you from focusing on your growth. What may seem like rejection, bad luck, or loneliness is actually an act of love and protection. The universe is telling you, this person, this situation, is not for you. Do not insist. Preserve your energy. Focus on your path. Many people seek relationships out of fear of loneliness, out of need, out of a desire for approval. They cling to anyone who gives them a minimum of attention, even if the relationship is toxic or superficial. You, however, are learning something different. To be complete within yourself. You are discovering that your happiness does not depend on another person, that your inner peace cannot be found in a relationship. You are becoming your own source of love and security. Before finding true love, a love that elevates and inspires you, you need to establish this deep connection with yourself and with the divine. You need to learn to love yourself unconditionally, to fully accept yourself, to be enough. This period of solitude, which many see as a punishment, is actually a gift. It is a sacred time for you to reconnect with your essence, to develop your intuition, to strengthen your energy, to understand your true purpose. It is in solitude that you learn to listen to your inner voice, to discern what is good for you and what is not, to protect yourself from negative influences. It is in solitude that you become stronger, wiser, more prepared to live a love that makes you overflow. When you are ready, when your energy is strong and aligned, the universe will bring someone who is truly in tune with your journey, with your soul, with your purpose. Someone who will not drain your energy, but rather add to it, multiply it, expand it. Until then, trust the process. Embrace your solitude as a period of growth, learning, and preparation. Use this time to strengthen yourself, to connect with the divine, to become your best version. And remember, the universe is always taking care of you. After all this journey of self-discovery, healing, and strengthening, what awaits you? A love different from anything you have ever experienced. A love that is not based on need, dependency, or the necessity to fill voids, but rather a love that arises from abundance, fullness, and wholeness. When the right time comes, and the universe knows exactly when that moment will be, you will experience a love that transcends conventional definitions. It will not be a fairy tale love with perfect princes and princesses, but it will be a real, deep, transformative love. It will be a union of souls, a meeting of two complete beings who have chosen to walk together, not out of obligation or convenience, but of their own free will. Two beings who recognize each other, who admire each other, who support each other in their individual journeys. This love will not bind you, will not suffocate you, will not limit you. On the contrary, it will set you free. It will give you wings to fly, courage to be who you truly are, strength to achieve your dreams. It will be a love that propels you to grow, to evolve, to become your best version. It will not be a love that pulls you down, that diminishes you, that makes you doubt yourself. It will be a love that elevates you, that inspires you, that makes you believe in your potential. A love that reminds you of your light, your beauty, your divinity. But to reach this point, to experience this transcendent love, you must first accept the process. Accept that loneliness, difficulties and challenges were not in vain, that all of this was part of a greater plan, of a necessary learning experience. Accept that solitude is not a punishment, a sign that you are unworthy of love, but rather a path a preparation, a sacred time for you to connect with yourself, to strengthen yourself, to prepare to receive the love you deserve. The universe does not want to see you alone forever. It did not create you for solitude, but for love, for connection, for sharing. But it wants to prepare you for a love that truly makes sense in your journey, that is aligned with your soul, with your purpose. A love that is not just a chapter in your life, but a whole story. A story of growth, learning, and mutual transformation. A story that inspires others to believe in true love, in the power of soul connections. A story that you will write with your own life. Your journey has a greater purpose, chosen one. Do you now understand why your relationships have never flowed like those of others? It is not because there is something wrong with you. It is because you are being shaped for a different love, a love that few are ready to experience. So do not resist the process. The loneliness you feel is not a mistake, but a period of strengthening. And when the right moment comes, you will live a love that transcends everything you have ever imagined. Now tell me, have you ever felt this difficulty in relationships? Have you noticed that your energy pushes some people away? Leave your comment. Let's strengthen this community of chosen ones who are awakening to the truth together. And remember, what is yours will come at the right time. If this message spoke to your heart, like, share, and stay strong. You are not alone. Blast off a